So I'm scrolling through my Twitter, right? Because I have no life, right? And I'm listening to my little Mariah Carey, You're My Eternal. Turn up, bitch. Baby, we were the best. We were the best. Don't judge me, though. That's my part, though. It's my damn song. So while I'm getting my life and listening to some music, damn, I look white as hell. Like, what the hell? I come up on an article that my girl Lex had posted on Twitter talking about Trey needs to stop singing about bitches. What up, Lexi girl? Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the title of the song, I really did feel some type of way. My whole thing was, you need to rephrase that shit. But here are some reasons why I don't personally think that they were wrong. It was running down why it felt the way that it felt about Trey, and it's saying how Ready was a classic and it was the peak of his career, which is facts. Hashtag facts only. I didn't disagree with the article. I felt like even with what they said about Groundhog's Day was kind of true. I couldn't really feel a type of way about it. It was true. We do need another Ready type of album. I need another I Gotta Make It type album. That's what I need. But y'all know how I feel about Nana. Smartphones was the first song he released in a while that I actually gave two shits about. Like the article was mentioning how, when Trey first came out, he was able to get Aretha Franklin and Juvenile on one song. Okay, and if you haven't heard the I Gotta Make It remix, that's the Trey I fell in love with. The Trey that sung about the mother on welfare, the 14-year-old prostitute that was out there being a hoe, but you couldn't really blame her because she had a traumatic life, like her stepdaddy raped her and stuff like that. The Trey that talked about, the brother that's out there hustling or the brother that's out there with the 9 to 5, he couldn't do that shit, but he respected people that could. That's the Trey that I fell in love with and that I stand for, and I just continue to love him and support him because I knew what he was capable of and his talent. And those are the reasons why I kind of don't disagree with this article. Like, I don't feel like what they were saying was wrong. I just wish that the title was a bit different, but it was eye-catching to say the least. And it was also like just basically standing for the Ready album, and it felt that Passion, Pain, and Pleasure, the follow-up album, they basically shitted on that album very nicely, but they shitted on it, and that part I kind of disagree on. Like, granted, Passion, Pain, and Pleasure was not as good as Ready, but it wasn't poorly edited, and it was very enjoyable, and it did flow. The only songs that I don't disagree with on that album were like the last two, and that's You Just Need Me and Blind. Like, I could do without that shit. And then with chapter 5, I love that album. Like, you can't really tell me too much about that album. You can't tell me nothing. Like, you could have your opinion about it and I could probably see you want it, but for the most part, girl, bye. But I do feel on that album like he was following trends, like Ladies Go Out. That's supposed to be growth. My nigga, no. That music was popping at the time, and he decided to go with the flow. He be in clubs, that's probably what they be playing in the clubs, and he just decided to fire up some glow sticks and get some glitter pops and light some incense and just twirl and shit. I don't fucking know. Like, he took an L for that one, in my opinion. Other people don't feel that way, but nigga boo. They were saying lately about the misogynistic references and stuff like that. I don't think it's misogynistic because understand this, there are bitches out there in the world. Don't be fooled. Even though all females have vagina, please believe me, baby, we are not all made equal. I'm a good woman. I ain't no bad bitch. Understand that. And if you're a good girl, don't be tripping. I ain't talking about you, talking about these bitches. Okay? So let's chill on like the misogynistic. I could look past him calling people bitches and stuff like that because I'm not one. Hey, nigga ain't talking about me. So whatever. I want more songs like In the Middle. I want more songs like Black Roses. I love that song. And it's not a traditional R&B song, but I want more songs like that because it's a great song. I want more songs like Love Lost and freaking We Should Be. And, just sing. And excuse me, I live in the hood. Bear with me. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's where I'm at. That's where I live. Okay. Pakistan on every porch is fine. We adapt to crime. Yeah, that's where I live. Don't judge me. I ain't gonna be here long, bitch. I want more songs like that. And then in the article they were saying like with songs like Pharrell, Happy, Really Easy. They were saying like songs like Pharrell's Happy and John Legend's All of Me at the top of the charts. And they ain't talking about nobody bitches, nobody hoes. It's a beautiful record. Like it's real R&B records and it's doing successful. And Trey could do something like that. He don't have to be ratchet, even though he is. He is. He's very ratchet, but he can make beautiful, lovely records, and it'll succeed. Like Can't Be Friends, case in point. Like, are you serious? Don't get me wrong. I like hearing They Even Know My Name type records, and of course, you know how I feel about Invented Sex and Inside, Outside, Don't Judge. I like hearing songs like that, but I miss hearing the real. I could guess why he stopped. Maybe it's business wise. Maybe those types of songs don't get him the kind of numbers that the label expects from him. I feel like if it was fitting for business to sing those kinds of real life records, that he would do it more often. But since he's this sex symbol and we want him to be shirtless 98% of the time, and we ask to see the beast 1,000,002 times a day, and because we always talk to him in like a sexual fashion, then that maybe and he pleases people. Like we're spoiled. Like angels are spoiled. Like we're one of the most spoiled fan bases ever. Like and most of the time our asses don't even deserve it. And because of that, he makes songs that caters to what he sees in his mentions and in his DMs. So it's partially our fault why we don't get those kind of like real life, real struggle, everyday 9 to 5 type of records from him anymore like we used to in the back days. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but hey, I'm human. I just want Trigger to be great. Now with Trigger, I feel like I said it's going to be a Let Me Hold That Beat album. Like he put that in parentheses. Trigger, parentheses, Let Me Hold That Beat. We'll see. We'll see. And Trey does need to stop singing about bitches. It is, yeah. It's like, my nigga, let's do something else. You know what? I'll reserve judgment until I hear it. Until I hear the album. Currently, the singles aren't exciting me. Like I said, the only one I particularly care for is Smartphones. And, I don't know. I'm nervous, child. I'm nervous. I'll be lying to you if I said I was uber excited and uber amped to hear it. I'm not. But hopefully he'll surprise me and be like,
bitch, don't you ever doubt me.
And then I'll be like,
I'm sorry, Trey. You was scaring me, Lou. You was really, really scaring me. I didn't like it.
I don't know.